Well, here we've got a special game within the context of a very special tournament. The rivalry is intense and historic. Saudi Arabia taking on Egypt from Volgograd, and it's live. It's been a wonderful World Cup already here in Russia, and we are now, and it's gone so fast, we're now at the last match stage in this particular group, and two teams that still have a bit to do, Alan.
Yeah, I think whether you're successful or not, Martin, it's an absolute privilege, honour to take part in a World Cup, and these lads will be feeling no different.
The World Cup action coming to you on a daily, almost hourly basis. Today we feature Saudi Arabia, and they will play Egypt. And now it's time for the national anthems. Well, what scenes in Egypt when they got that win with Mo Salah's late penalty. It was incredibly nerveless penalty kick, and scenes of celebration unequalled, I would say, anywhere else around the qualifying procedure.
Yeah, quite incredible. Passionate players and passionate fans, as we've seen already here.
What we've got here, Alan, is a side that don't concede many goals, and perhaps they don't score enough. That's down to the overall philosophy of the coach.
Yeah, they don't commit too many men forward. They work incredibly hard, I know, on the training ground in the week, on organisation, who's where at any given time, and it does work.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
This is the Egypt lineup. And again, we're going to see this shape up as a battle, individual battles really, because the formations are so similar.
Yeah, they are similar, and you do see this so often these days, two really popular attacking shapes, so interesting how it pans out.
Here's the last match, of course, in the group for these two nations. Important action ahead, and we're underway. That's good movement forward here. Kick-off. They look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
Well, he gambled to get into there, so close to goal, and the ball just fell for him.
Yeah, that's meat and drink for any good striker. Just another one on the tally.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Al-Faraj. Atif. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Well, this attack will be a menace to it. Shot on! He went in well. Bonnet has to clear it. Proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. There's good progress with this attack. Can really get at the opposition here. One in front, they would be a lot more comfortable if they were two in front, and they really could have been.
Yeah, might they look back on that with a bit of regret, because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
Well, the manager's going to take him off, and the player, I think, agrees with it. He's maybe saving himself for another day, just in case there's a risk of aggravating an injury.
Yeah, it might have been something that they were aware of that had been niggling him, so no point in taking chances.
Hossoui. Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Martin, and FIFA very keen to reach all parts of the world, be as inclusive as they possibly can be, and that's what we've ended up with here in Russia with this 32-team tournament.
Crisp defending there. Can't give it away here, keeps it okay. He might be through. Saw the goal and went for it. That's a fantastic goal.
It's point-blank range. You've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
Well, he might be a defender by name, but he's got an attacker's instincts, as this shows.
Well, his teammates are all over him. They know he's capable of doing that. I think he does it plenty of times in training, but this one's valuable.
Restarting at 2-0. Al-Faraj. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Neatly intercepted. Now, can he take them on? That's a brilliant challenge. Trezeguet! He scored!
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. Horsawi. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Good work, really, to read the... And now the shot! Got in the way. Al-Faraj. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Good interception. Tackle goes in. Al-Faraj. Al-Jassad. Al-Muwalad. Fati. Well, he's kept the ball after a good first touch. Now El Neni getting forward well as a team now. The shot's on! Goal!
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, that's put them further in front and nicely taken.
Certainly was, and they seem to be heading for a comfortable lead here.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Hoffman. Good reading of the play by the defender. And it will be their throw. Al-Faraj. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Here's the shot. Oh, it's a long way away from the target. He was so close in.
Oh, that's a howler, and he's getting some stick off those supporters.
The opposition are pressing high up the pitch, but they're keeping the ball. They've got enough numbers back.
Al-Faraj. Al-Jassam.
Challenges for the ball. Al-Habi. Guided on, but the ref blows for the free kick. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Excellent piece of defensive play, under some pressure, I must say. That's cut out. That's good movement forward here. It's gone out for a throw.
El Mohammadi.
It's good play until they got that challenge in. Now this looks promising. That's a great interception. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing.
The referee has indicated.
Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. Oh, it could be dangerous. Striding forward, purposefully. And shoots! Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually. Probably thought he'd scored before he'd even hit him.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Well, a real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him. Good overall performance, actually.
That's good movement forward here.
El Sayed!
Goal. That's a brilliant challenge. Trezeguet! He scored! Getting forward well as a team now. Shots on! A goal! Into the second half now of the final match in the group for these two nations, with a lot to play for still. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Now, what is the referee going to do here? Easy decision for this referee, and there's going to be no leniency here. It's got to be a card, a yellow one.
Yeah, he reached for that back pocket straight away, and out it came.
Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
Trezeguet. A chance to break away now on the counter. Break still on. There's a target at the front post. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Into the attacking third. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Hoffman.
Mohamed Salah going forward well. Proper tackle that.
Al-Habi, possession in the midfield area.
He's cut that out well read.
El Said. Good forward play from them.
Shots on! Oh, it's a tremendous goal.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Came close, the goalkeeper, actually did get a touch on it, but I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space?
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour.
Hosoi.
Played back. Now Trezeguet. Could be dangerous.
Shots on here. Al-Musalem is able to cope with that with no trouble at all.
Headed towards where a teammate can gather the ball. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Here's a chance to whip it in. And the goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Al-Faraj. Now here's a chance.
Oh, he's through. It must be. Up for grabs here. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Space to try and hit it now.
Al-Jassam.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
On the attack here. Al-Muwalad.
Won it back with an interception. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
Al-Jassam. Al-Abed.
There's good progress with this attack.
Al-Muwalad.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Now the shot! Very nearly a goal. It's hit the bar and it's back in play. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. And he's used his head there. Salah!
He's put it over.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the contact, the power, but accuracy just off.
Substitution coming up. Al-Sharani cut out the pass. Real individual charge here with the ball. He's still going. On and on he goes, but not quite far enough for his team.
Oh, he's good at cutting those passes out in that middle of the park.
And that's good support as they build this attack. Shot on! Goal!
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
Exciting player, isn't he? The wide man has been taken off now, actually. But one to certainly follow.
Oh, without question, he's got plenty of potential within him. Even now, he can improve from this, and I think there'll be one or two clubs knocking on this manager's door for his services.
Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Good defending. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, that really is rubbing salt into the wounds. It's been a one-horse race out there today.
Pretty straightforward, this match, and the late goal sums it up, really.
Yeah, they've just compounded their superiority with that one.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin. And there we are, final whistle. I can't recall seeing such a one-sided match, Alan, for a long time.
No, one team turned up, the other one stayed in the dressing room, I think. It was incredible to watch.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
That's good movement forward here. Fantastic goal. That's a brilliant challenge. Trezeguet! He scored! Getting forward well as a team now. Shots on! A goal! Good forward play from them. The shot's on! Ah, it's a tremendous goal. And that's good support as they build this attack. Shot's on! Goal! Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Good defending. That's a brilliant goal.